Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all well. Welcome back with another live show on the channel. Match preview for the game on Sunday, the first knockout game of Euro 2024 for England versus Slovakia. 5 p.m. kickoff at the Schalke Stadium. And is anyone feeling hopeful at all on Sunday? Because I am well and truly not, to be fair. I really, really aren't. I mean, Mason, are you feeling very positive about Sunday?
No.
No, fair enough. I can understand why as well. Well, then, you know the drill, guys. If you enjoyed tonight's show, please give us a thumbs up. It keeps us up those search results on YouTube. Please, of course, if you are brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you enjoy what goes on week in, week out, hit that subscribe button free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. And our bell notification will let you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video takes place. Sorry, a pre-recorded video has been uploaded to the channel or when a live show is taking place as well on the day, and that will notify you what is coming up week in, week out. And feel free to give a donation if you'd like to do so. And if you want to become a member, it's 99p a month. Hit the join button to become a member. You'll be put to a prize draw we do on the channel as well. Two comments have come in. Good evening, Lawrence. And good evening, Julie, who you hope you are keeping well as well.
Jordan.
Well, and yeah, first knockout game for England. I'm not feeling very hopeful at all because this manager has not provided us with any positivity within this competition so far, and I am really, really fearful for Sunday. I really, really am. This manager, I've said, is an absolute fraud. His tactics are boring. It's sideways. It's backwards. It's paint dry. It's just absolutely horrible to watch. It's disgusting football. And I said, it reminds me of a certain manager that we used to have. And it's exactly what it is. It's very similar
By
to
the way,
that.
you're breaking up on my side, by the way.
Oh, my. Hope everything's okay. Or is it your internet?
No, my internet's completely fine.
Just let us know in the chat if I'm breaking up, guys. I think I should make sure it should be on normal as always. And it is, actually. Right. Exploring the Northeast. Hope you're keeping well as well. But, yeah. I don't think... Mason, can you blame anyone for not being confident at all for Sunday as well?
No. Especially on Tuesday, was it?
Yeah, it was Tuesday.
People throwing drink at the players after the game. Just shows you.
That's going too over the top for me. I don't agree with that. Or doing it at the manager as well, because apparently Southgate was getting that. That I definitely do not agree with at all. To me, that is well over the top. But you are allowed to give criticism when it's needed.
I mean, I know people went over the top when with the drink, throwing the drink on the pitch, but some of them probably must have been on the drink all day, and obviously wanted to go in there, get to see some decent football, and obviously they didn't.
We're just not getting it, unfortunately.
No,
I feel sorry for the fans mostly that have paid to gone out there. They've paid so much money for tickets, hotels, flights, and they're getting that, and this is what they're getting back. It's an absolute farcical, to be honest, and it's disgraceful. And if we go out early on the tournament on Sunday, do you know what? It'd be our own fault if we do. It really, really will be our own fault. Exploring the Northeast, I think he needs to start Gordon and Watkins / Tony. Will he, though? That's the thing. We'll wait and see, but I'm glad Gordon got a bit of minutes, but it's only a few minutes plus stoppage time. That's not going to be, that's not an awful lot of time. Really, really isn't at all. He's not going to drop Kane, though. That's the thing. You know, Southgate's going to play with Harry Kane. You can't see him taking him out the team.
Considering with Kane playing for the past few games,
I'm sorry, he's been
shite.
absolutely he's been lazy in this tournament. He really has.
He has.
What did Cole Palmer? I can't believe it took the third game of the group for Cole Palmer to get an opportunity. Who's been brilliant for Chelsea, and the other past two games he's been sitting on the bench, bored shitless. Same with Gordon as well.
He's got two other strikers on the bench, which he needs to give him a sniffing, because it's what's the point of not giving him a chance and all that. I mean,
I don't know. I do not get it with this manager anymore. I really, really don't. And the sooner he leaves this England job, the better. And we can look for someone who's going to give the side a bit of drive, just a bit of positivity. Because, and I've said this all along, I'm getting bored and fed up with the semi-final World Cups, finals of the last Euros. I'm bored. I'm getting sick of it now because we didn't win it. We still
he fucking
lost
sat back
it.
after the Luke Shaw goal, man. Christ.
That's what pissed me off more in that Italy game.
He sat back. Once what scored. Once what started the game, what pushed on trying to get a goal. But once Luke Shaw scored for the rest of that game,
Exactly.
fucking sat back.
Absolutely, we did. And look what happened. Even if Pete, hope you well. That's why. And the World Cup in 2022, France weren't anything good. It weren't really anything special. We still gifted them the win.
I'm not.
People can call us negative as much as they want, but people can call us negative so far about Southgate. Well, he is providing negativity. That is why the fans are so negative about the manager.
I haven't seen one single person saying about that the performances have been good.
I'm sorry, they have not been good. In that press conference he did after the Slovenia game, really, really grinded me. Saying it was a good performance. The players were pretty composed. I'm sorry, in the bin. I mean, it's an absolute joke what he came out and said there. Good evening, Ian. Hope you're well. Good evening, Ian. Hope you're well as well. Southgate has done better than I thought he would when he was appointed, but as I've said before, he needs to go if we don't win the tournament. He should be gone. I think he shouldn't be allowed to take the rest of this tournament, if I'm perfectly honest. Good evening, John.
I seen one England fan. I seen a video of one England fan saying, "Can we not sack mid-tournament because of shots?" He said, somebody has with Italy, not Italy, the Ivory Coast, the African Cup Nations team, they went and fucking won it. I mean, are you not seeing it on the group chat with Tony about fucking how you read that? I mean, hasn't he managed to cover? He hasn't managed since Birmingham.
He hasn't managed for years now, has he? So, no, not now, I wouldn't. Even an old Rod Page lined up for England. Do you know what? It wouldn't surprise me considering how spineless the FA are as well.
Oh, God, Peter, you've taken the piss. Oh, God. Rob Page is the exact same. Peter, don't bother. Rob Page is the exact same as Southgate.
Do you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if he was linked, because considering how spineless the FA are as well. Southgate pinning for Calvin Phillips was the last straw. Blokes lost his effort in marbles. He certainly has, Julie. Ian saying hello to John. Dubravka will be in goal on Sunday, so we should score. We should, but is Southgate going to look and tell the players to play that way? Oh, I don't know. Evening, guys. Hope you're all well. Good evening, Jody. What's the chance of Southgate eating a dodgy bratwurst and starting Gordon, Palmer, and Watkins? I've seen that on the you put that in the TTR chat, just on their show just before. Yeah, you just hope he has had one of them. And then Gordon Palmer and Watkins do go in that lineup. Tickets on sale next week. Interesting season opener. Is that true, Mason? Coffee.
I'm gonna clue about them no spite do not put them to like.
Southgate has to go regardless whether England win the Euros or not. His time is up. Yeah, it certainly is.
Oh, shit. Gordon, if you're watching, X's have a great deal favourite gate about Ed Francis if you're watching, bud.
Graham Potter's still the 3-1 favourite to take over as Southgate goes. There's a lot of people say they wouldn't have Graham Potter, but I think you do a better job than what bloody Southgate is. I know people say he didn't do well for Chelsea. I know, but I don't think anyone's done well for Chelsea. But he was very, very good at Brighton. It's a load. Ian, Southgate needs to play Foden as a number 10. He does, but you'll probably play him out on the left again. And that is got more chance of Harry Potter becoming the next England manager, says Geordie. Yeah, absolutely. Most people want Eddie Howe. Yes, they do, but I don't want Eddie Howe to leave Newcastle, unfortunately. That's the thing. David says, why is Eddie so keen on signing Ruddy? He was utterly useless last season. I don't really think that's true. You said it was from the Mirror, and again, you don't trust the tabloids a lot of the time. That's the thing. If other stories have come out, but it's only where I heard it from was from the Mirror, so we don't need John Ruddy at all. Johnson, Ian, Queen of Hearts. Hope you're keeping well. Even in all Southgate lost self-respect and threw his spine down the Swanee, even the Swans will have the idea of picking Southgate when he's finally sacked, because what has he offered the Euros? Absolutely sod all is what he's offered in these Euros. Ian said, Lord Queen of Hearts. Some people here don't want Eddie to leave us either. I really do not want Eddie Howe to leave Newcastle. I really, really don't. The FA want a yes man type of manager, so chance to be Lee Carlsley. Lee Carlsley, he did well with the under-21s, I suppose. I don't know who.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still, yeah.
No, I'm with Carlsley.
Oh, it's terms of manager.
Aye.
I don't know what he's doing now, actually, to be fair. Like,
I'm sure he's still at the under-21s.
I'm still there, is he? I'm
no, I'm asking if is he still there?
I'm not sure who it is again. I'll have to double check. Completely forgotten. But yeah, FA would want a yes man. Wouldn't surprise me. At least if Dubravka plays well, that'll boost our chances of getting good money for him. Then again, you probably have a sting in the quarterfinals if they got through. That is a possibility.
He's still there. Still there.
He's still managing.
I thought he was going to get in the Republic of Ireland.
We see, but he has done well considering he won them the tournament last season. John Ruddy is a backward step from Karius. I agree he is. Just watch Dubravka put a man of the match performance in on Sunday. Do you know why? It wouldn't surprise me, because it probably wouldn't be, because Southgate will probably not see that as an advantage for us. Cloggy, hope you're well. The offers will go out now because it won't be long, will it? Well, exactly. Yep. Can Mason tell why Wrexham are in the North group of the EFL Trophy? Seems weird.
Right,
well,
the fact is, because I've seen it.
Wrexham's North Wales, isn't it?
I seen it the other day. The fact they were doing North. Well, they're doing the South. Well, because they're in the North, because they're in the South, actually. The fact is, they were doing it as up down to Notts County, but basically down to Nottingham. Then Nottingham, not from Notts County down, is all the South.
Right.
I know what's coming now for what I've just said about some players, right? I know what's coming.
From a Welshman, I'm seeing such low expectations right now from England fans. They could make them dangerous. Their potentially pathway to the final is unreal. Biggest chance to reach a final. Well, none of us are confident we're going to get very far now. A lot of fans are really fearful for Sunday, and you can't blame them. Even if England made it to the final, finishing runners-up this time round would not be achievement for the nation. Nah, it wouldn't, because we got the last final. We got to the last Euros. We got to the final, and we still didn't win it. It's not coming from here. says Julie. Well, absolutely it isn't. So, yeah. I mean, let us know in the chat, guys. So you feel hopeful for Sunday? What Southgate is lineup is he going to pick out? Let us know, guys, down in the chat. To me, this feels like Euro 2016. It really, really does. And that was a shocking tournament as well. I didn't think we did well in the group stages. The football wasn't great at all to watch, and it's been it's been pants in this one as so far.
Can I come back to Ian Fleming's question? With Wrexham, I think they're in the middle of Cheshire and Staffordshire, so that's why they're probably in the north, because they're in the middle of Staffordshire and Cheshire, because they're in the middle of Stoke and their Crew.
David says, "Do you think Grealish and Madison would have made a difference?"
Yes.
Could have been, but Grealish wasn't that great for Man City last season. Madison pretty much didn't have a really good second half of the season. But there should have been other options. We should have taken another left back. We're playing Trippier left back because our one we called up is not fit. And I don't think we'll see Luke Shaw throughout the rest of this tournament. I really don't know. Look, he's saying hello to Julie. I think we'll win 1-0. Oh, fair enough. If you've got the exploring the Northeast, feeling very confident, fair enough. If we go out, I hope we have another rant on the levels of True Geordie when we lost to Iceland. I think there'll be a lot of people like that. No doubt there will be.
Can I just quickly? It's on about Ian Fleming's question. The reason why, because it's in the north and it's only it's an hour away. It's 15 minutes away from Liverpool, and it's between Chester. It's Wrexham's in the middle of Chester, Crew, and Stoke. That's your question.
Yep. Grealish, Pants, and Madison just recovering from injury. Yeah, he was. I agree with that, Julie. Germany just need to put their towels out to win it. Yep. Shaw will apparently be left back. Still should have taken. Shaw will apparently be back. Still should have taken more left backs than just him. We could have took Tyreek Mitchell from Crystal Palace. I think he would have been a great opportunity. But no, we'll just take one left back, and the guy isn't fit at all. Euro 16 was magical for me, Pete. I was in Lyon watching Welsh lads give it their role in the semi-final. Yeah, I can imagine. That was a dream. My drunken interview on TalkSport with Danny Gabardon was not great. Oh, well, and I can imagine. But that was a good time for Wales, but it was an absolute disgrace for England. And so far, we have been an absolute disgrace in these Euros as well. So, yeah, let us know what the starting 11 is going to be, guys, for Sunday. And, of course, the score predictions. Me and Mason will get ours in come the end of the show. I'll be interested to see what you are going with for this Sunday because, hey, there is a lot, as I mentioned, there is a lot of people who are really, really fearful. And I'm definitely one of them. I'm definitely one of them. Okay, miss, I just think of Wales as in the southwest. Wales must be bigger than I thought. I don't think Wales is. You are that. So, you are. Oh, well, Mason, take us through the Slovenia team. Slovakia team, sorry.
I get mixed up. You know what it is? You're not the only one. I get mixed up with it. I get both countries. You're the same with me now.
They kind of sound the same, don't they? A little bit, yeah. Anyway, take through the Slovakia team.
Same colour countries, but obviously different symbols on the badge. Right, we'll start off with the Andre Duda, who was at Norwich in that part of the 2019-2020 season when it had to get extended because of the COVID. So when he has a little thingy, right? I used to call him Andre Duda, but I know now it's Andre. Signed by Farkov from here for Berlin, and he's currently playing since being at Norwich. He's been the likes of FC Cologne, in Hellas Verona. Obviously, we got somebody who know very well. Martin
That is the
Dubravka.
weakness for them, but it's whether we're going to test that. I don't know.
Obviously, he's been Newcastle since 2018. Obviously, had a loan spell, and he's been to the likes of Slavia Prague, Iceberg, Slavia Liberec, and obviously Selena in his hometown. And obviously, he had that stupid stint at Man United and all. Obviously, we got Marek Rodak, formerly of Fulham, because he has just been released after being there for 11 years.
11 years, wow.
Obviously, he was at MF. He started at MF Kaisic in his homeland. Obviously, he's had loan spells at Farnborough, Welling, Accrington Stanley, and obviously two year loan spell at Rotherham. This is an interesting one. He's called Henrik Ravas, and he had he started his youth career at Saint. People I've known who knows him, right? I've known him for ages, but I didn't realise he was in the Slovakia squad till he got called up for the Euros, because I didn't know where he was until once I seen it a few weeks ago. So he was at Senka in his hometown, Spartak Mijova, and then he first came over to England when he was at Peterborough. And had a year at Peterborough, year at Boston, and obviously he was at Derby County till from 2016 to 2021. And then he had a loan spell at Gainsborough in the 2017-18 season, and in the COVID season, he had a loan spell at Hartlepool. So that's where I got to know him, through Hartlepool. Then in 2021, I believe he got me, and he got me. He was there for a season, and obviously, basically what happened was when he was at Hartlepool, their first choice keeper got injured. Then they signed Brad James, who was a spinning wire, who was played for Gates and Middlesbrough. He was bought, and he was saying on loan. Then Rovers only made like 13 appearances. Then he played for Seneca when he went back to Seneca for a year, and then went to Wisła Lodz, and I believe it's in Poland. And since I think the start of the year, he's been New England Revolution in America. But the last two, so got a familiar face to obviously the Champions League with Milan Skriniar, who was obviously a PSG. He's just first full season of PSG, and he's had spells at Inter Milan, Sampdoria, and then Selena, and then he obviously had a loan spell at Firenze beyond Slate Movcic. And the last player who I just had to put up at the last minute is Juraj Kuka, who was at Watford on loan after the season after COVID when they got relegated for the first time with a 10th. And since he left Watford, he's been back in his homeland of Slovan Bratislava. And the fact is, he's been playing for Slovakia for 16 years now, and he's played for the likes of Sparta Prague, Genoa, AC Milan, Trabzonspor, Parma, and obviously had a season at Watford after the COVID, and obviously he's back at his homeland in Bratislava. So that's all the players that Slovakia have.
Interesting. And let's go and start a Sunday. It's an early exit, says Queen. I thought it wouldn't surprise me as well if it was. Slovakia don't offer much. I think England will win 3-0. Dubravka will be nervous between the sticks. But it's if we're going to test them though, because we've offered very little in the 3 games we've played. Pickford, Walker, Gay, Stones, Trippier, Rice, Gallagher, Bellingham, Foden, Kane, and Saka. So same team as the rest of the tournament. Oh, Jesus wept. I just feel like just be saying put us out the Euros already if he goes with that again. Even if Shaw's fit to play, he hasn't played since February. Exactly, John. You can't just think your player, just expect him to... this manager is just an... I've run out of words to say words about Southgate. Dubs will keep a clean sheet, unlike mine, which had to be changed due to towel. He changed his whoops a bit early. Unfortunately, Queen of Heart shows off tomorrow, so but we'll be back next week.
Yep.
Says Robert. Robert, hope you're well. Lobotka, very dangerous player for Slovakia and make things happen. Oh yes, Stanislav Lobotka. He's a defensive midfielder and he plays for Napoli as well. So that's a good point. Mason, you missed that one out.
But for what I like to do is I like to collect players who have played in the Premier League. That's what I've done, and
That's fair
who's
enough.
played in Castle League in the Champions League. So that's why I like. That's why I like to do. I like to get players who people don't watch European football.
Yep.
I'll basically what I'll do is I'll research on like the teams on who's played in the Premier League, who's currently playing in the Premier League or not.
Yeah,
that's what I do.
Oh bollocks! My camera's just thingied again. I don't know why it keeps doing that at times. I really don't. Just because Mason, just take over a moment while I just sort this bloody camera out.
Aye. Good work, Mason. Cheers, David. No, I like doing it. I like doing research on on the teams, especially with being Euros. I like to collect like different players, like who's playing in the Premier League, who's currently playing in the Premier League, and obviously if they've played in Scotland and all that, I'll bring them into it and all, and some of them who played against Newcastle in the Champions League pre-season friendly. That's what I'll do.
Real. That didn't take long. Had to just close it down and just there.
David's asking who do you prefer, Southgate or the Cabbage?
Oh Jesus, wept. Oh, they're both shite managers. Probably none of them. I'm going to say none of them at all. They're both crap. They're both tactically inept, and they're just absolutely clueless completely. And yeah. Did you read through the other comments?
Robert just said, I want the Robert's question.
Ford not there anymore. Well,
apparently
he's returned back. He's back after the birth of his third child. So congratulations to Phil Foden on the birth of his newborn child.
He's been a busy boy. He's been a busy boy, hasn't he?
Congratulations to him.
You know what I mean by a busy boy.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Anyways, we're gonna pick our lineups, what we think it's gonna be. So Mason, what's your predicted lineup that Borgate's gonna go with for Sunday?
Pickford, Walker, Gaze, Stones, most likely Trippier. Left wing, Gordon for that cameo. I'll have Bellingham, Wharton, Manu, Palmer, Watkins, and Gordon.
Yeah, I see Gordon had a bit of an accident in training with England.
No, he fell off his bike.
Fell off the bike, yes, and he had a few cuts and grazes on his hands. I think he had a bit of a one on his face as well, but you'll just you'll see. I'll just say you'll just see there's nothing. Hold on. Southgate's very strange interview said he doesn't understand the negativity. He doesn't get it at all, does he? Well, ask him, why are you providing negative football? It's as simple as that. My start 11 would be Pickford, Walker, Geese, Stones, Shaw, Bellingham, Rice, Foden, Palmer, Kane, Gordon. That's a canny lineup, but is he going to go with it? That's the problem. I can't see him making any that many changes, Mason. He made 1/2 max, I suspect. It wouldn't surprise me as well. It could either be Trent back in midfield. It wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. My team out for Sunday, out of these two pictures I sent on Messenger, go on, I'll check them out for you. And I'll run to see what your lineup is for... All right, have you done it now, or have you not sent it yet? That's fair enough. So, yeah. But if we're going to play 4-2-3-1, being Maino in for Gallagher, going for Foden and Palmer for Saka. Southgate won't change anything. I suspect Trippier is going to be dropped. I don't think Trippier is going to be dropped. I think he's come out and said that he's actually okay to play, because rumours that he might have picked up a bit of a knock or an injury. But I think Trippier said he's come out and said it's fine, but he's going to play in that role anyway. What it will be and what it should be are two different teams. Yeah, absolutely. Evening, Pete Mason and everyone. How are you all keeping? Southgate want to play Gordon and Parker on the wing. Palmer on the wings.
Oh, I've got the answer. Lawrence, Ed Francis is going extra board.
But anyways, if England don't win, at least we could cheer on Dubravka. So England will win 1-0. Southgate ball and win, says Mark. Well, we'll wait and see. Spot on call, says John. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with what Southgate's going to go with, which, again, I think it's going to be... Do you know what? I think it's going to be Pickford in goal. The back four is going to remain the same, so that's Kyle Walker, John Stones, Mark Gay, and, of course, Kieran Trippier. The mid two CDMs, it's going to be Declan Rice. And I've got the feeling that Southgate's going to bring Trent Alexander-Arnold back in that start 11. I really do. I really believe he's going to bring him back in. He's going to have Bellingham in number 10 again. On the left, he's going to keep Phil Foden. He's going to keep Saka on the right. And he's going to keep Kane up front. I believe he's going to do that. Because we know Southgate persists with favouritism. And I just can't see him changing it at all. I really, really don't. All this Trippier talk in the papers probably not helping the lad. It unsettled him a few months ago when he all made those errors. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, David, I agree. Right. Oh, right. I'll have a look, Robert. Right, so this is what Robert's gone with. He's gone with Pickford, Walker, Stones, Gay, Trippier. He's gone with Bellingham, Rice, Mainu. He's got Saka, Tony, and Gordon. Interesting. Or you give us another lineup as well. So you've got Pickford, Walker, Stones, Gay, Trippier, Bellingham, Rice, Saka, Ezzy, Gordon. Watkins, see, Ezzy's barely had a sniff in this tournament as well. You've given us two lineups there, so four. Which one are you going with out those two, though? Southgate will probably use Gordon falling off his bike as an excuse not to play him. Oh, he probably wouldn't surprise me, Jim. Peter, doesn't matter who plays Cabbage, Southgate will still have more playing boring football. Do you know what? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, totally. He'll just tell them these players just to play it as how they have done in this tournament. Dailyfield won't leave the Trippier story alone. No, they won't, says Julie. I agree. Another good free signing for us today. Get in there. It's that Serbian person. Who was he called again?
Some Serbian kid, aye.
Which sounds like he's going to be one for the academy side.
It said he was. I think he said he is going to be.
Well, fair enough. It probably will be. But in terms of the John Ruddy story, I don't think it. Believe me. Who would your money be on right to win the tournament? It's between France or Spain for me, I would say. See, Spain have played some really good football. France, they get so far in tournaments these days. I just think it's going to be between one of them two. Germany might come close as well. I expect them to beat Belgium in their knockout in their game against in that game. Yeah. There's some really, really interesting games. I mean, we could have got Germany. We could have had Switzerland. I mean, I do believe that Switzerland will knock out... who Switzerland got again?
Italians.
Yeah, yes. I think Switzerland will knock out Italy. Was surprised France didn't top their group, but still think they'll win it. Yeah. France have been almost as bad as England. Yeah, France haven't been good, but they'll always find a way. That's the problem. Southgate reminds me of Steve Bruce, exactly the same as well. Italy, yeah. It was, yeah. Fabian Schilling with a move to Turkey this summer. Yes, I don't think that'll happen, though. Chevy, Dubravka potentially in the quarterfinals. Yeah, that's if Slovakia take us out the competition.
I have seen...
that could have been Chev versus Tonali. It could have been, Tonali didn't get his ban, and it is Germany. And Costco for Germany to win the tournament.
I heard on two reviews earlier on, when they did the moment show this morning, when I was at the gym, and it said that it had came up when they were doing it that the that Trabzonspor have signed they want Shaw. The fact is they've just signed John Lundstrom and Barisic from Rangers. So I believe I'll have to look up, but I think their manager's from Broncos.
All right, yeah.
I'll have to double check.
Southgate, bit like McLaren. Just a couple of one before that. Suppose France have been up against Austria and Holland, and again they feel to be the shock and Poland inside, says Lawrence. Yeah, Southgate a bit like McLaren apart from the umbrella. Yeah, absolutely. 12-man tune. Hope you keep well, everyone, even and everyone. Just dropping in to say thank you for the donation. Peter contributed to 1,000 for Maggie's cancer care at the Freeman. Really appreciate it, mate. No problem at all. As well, and also big up to people who have also donated as well.
Well
again,
done,
anytime at all. Yeah. I really, really appreciate that as well. Really, really great cause.
No, Peter, from Broncos is matching Besiktas.
Oh, interesting. But yeah, anytime at all, 12-man tune.
Well done, bud.
So I'll hope, it all goes successful for you as well. Jonathan, Peter Mason, hope Isak does not leave. I don't believe he will. You worried about Newcastle United transfers so far? Nah, we're still early days in the window, so definitely not. Cheers, lads, anytime at all. And again, all the best to you as well, man.
All the best, bud.
Ian Fleming, Wrexham and North Wales, just over the border with Cheshire, about 8 miles southeast of Chester. Absolutely, yo. Remember Van Bronckhorst being one of the first managers linked to replace Rafa before Bruce came in? Yeah, I remember that as well.
That club what Fabian Shaw's been linked with, I've just looked at some of the players. I've just said, and I've seen one in the day. They've just saying odds and two fans from Holland. They've got that Trezeguet, who was at remember when he was at Villa, the Egyptian.
Oh yes, yeah.
He plays for them now.
Interesting. And Ian said thanks to the Roughead for his comment. Yeah, I remember going back to Lawrence's comment about Van Bronckhorst being linked, but I think, apart from Bruce, I think Rafa told those link managers, don't go to Newcastle United. So, yeah, there you are. But anyways, are we heading out, Mason? Are we heading out the competition early? Or are we progressing to the quarterfinals, do you think? We'll not get the score prediction yet, but what are you thinking?
That depends if they play shit on Sunday.
And it all depends on the lineup as well. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely agree. And he says, Dean, thank you. Keeping thanks for a good night last night, Mason. It was very good, very good. Now Peter could just sit back and retire and let Mason take over.
You mean Tuesday?
Tuesday's day, because unfortunately I had to be up early for work, which is why Mason unfortunately took the live fan reaction on Tuesday night after the game, but I'll be back, of course, for the one on Sunday.
Hi, neighbour, Jonathan.
Keep me well, mate. And just saying hello to each other in the chat as well. Right, then, I'm actually not yet. Do you know what I'm going to do? Is we're going to get a poll up in the chat. And this is one that's going to be... Right, so here we are. There's a poll going up, guys. And let's see how many votes we're getting. So because it's the first knockout stage of the Euros, so the poll is going up, and get your votes in. And it is, what will the outcome be on Sunday? So it's progress to the quarterfinals or eliminated from the tournament. Does it go to penalties? I believe it will. If there's no score after extra time. Yeah, having the food picks tomorrow night, Pete. Unfortunately, not this week early, but we'll be back next week. So, yeah, it's in the polls in the chat, guys. And let us know what it's going to be for Sunday. So, again, a choice of progress to the quarterfinals or we'll be eliminated from the tournament. Should do this for future match previews. Yeah, should look to do that. More polls at some point. The poll will be for Peter to retire. Definitely not just yet. Lee's going for a 4-1 win to England. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. Those votes are coming in. 12 votes have come in now. We'll get them just before we close the show as well. And yeah. Do you want me to be honest in the polls, Pete? Go for it, Ian. Go for it, Ian. Go for it, Ian. On what you think it's going to be.
That's what he's doing. He's probably wanting England to get beat.
When does the next food pick show? Pete will be back next week for it. So, well, and we'll get the score predictions. Go on, Mason. What is yours for Sunday?
1-0.
England win.
England. Aye.
Fair enough. So you think we'll go get through, but it'll be a scrappy game again.
Yep.
And even Lawrence is going for a 1, and Lawrence is going for a 1-0 win as well. Julie's going 1-0 England. Ian's going 2-0 England. Right then, right. This is my score prediction. I think Mason is going for 3-1 Slovakia. Oh, Ruffy's going for England 1-0. Right then. I think the players will say balls to Southgate. They'll go for it themselves. Will they, though? I'm not. Right. This is what I'm going with, guys. And I believe it'll be the same old garbage on Sunday. And I think this could really haunt us. And I think this will take us out of the competition, unfortunately. If people can say I'm negative on this, but honestly, how can I be positive with this Euros at all? I just haven't. The football's been absolutely disgusting to watch. And if Southgate does that on Sunday, we'll be out of the tournament. No doubt about that. England win. Carl's going for a 3-0 win. Oh, right. This is my score prediction, guys. I believe we'll play the same old garbage football on Sunday. And I think Slovakia will get the goal and win at 1-0. I really do. Again, I cannot be hopeful in this Euros. I really, really can't. As much as I love to be, I just can't. Because the way we've been playing, the manager is completely out of his depth. And we're going absolutely nowhere. So I'm seeing Slovakia are gonna win because we'll play this crappy football and they'll get a goal and it'll be enough for them to progress. And yeah. So Slovakia to me are gonna win winning by a goal to 0 on Sunday. Wow, Pete, very bold prediction. That would be shocking if that what happens. Do you know what? It wouldn't surprise me, David, if it was to happen. Because it's absolutely poor this Euros. It's been shambolic. And a lot of fans are just sick. the people are in the stadium are going to feel even more sick after seeing it. Or that have been to the game so far, because it's just been an absolute shower of shit to watch. I can't get behind this manager at all. His football is absolutely horrible to watch. I don't know what else I can say, guys. So, yeah, again, score prediction. I'm going 1-0 Slovakia to win the goal to nil. England are winning because of an own goal from Slovakia. Go out on penalties. Own goal is the top scorer this Euros, actually. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Own goal is tough to go. Yeah, and we'll score again. Coffee, yeah. Him and Julius just said that. I know someone who spent £1,300 to watch that 0-0 draw. He was fuming post £1,300. You should be refunded for that. That's disgusting, that. Right, then. But again, going back to that, that's disgraceful, that. To watch over £1,000 for a game.
You know what he should have done, right? He should have went through to Paul Gallant and asked him for some advice with the crypto.
And he might.
And he probably would have got money back from Gallant's crypto.
But £1,300 is just oh God Almighty. £1,300 down the sun drain. So yeah, well then, we're going to end the poll now, and this is what the results are. Sorry, it hasn't been in for long. I should have put it in a bit earlier. Right, we've had 12 votes on the poll so far. Man says he won't go to any more matches. Fair enough. Could you blame if they spend that much money and to see that? Right. Well, we did have another poll coming in there. Right then, so we're going to end it. So 13 votes have come in this poll now, and this is what the results are. Right. So this is what they are. Right. So 13 votes are in. Right. 15% of the votes saying we will be eliminated from the tournament. And 84% have said we will actually progress to the quarterfinals. So there is some fans are feeling really hopeful that we will see and we will progress to the quarterfinals. I've said I think we'll go out in the last 16 if we persist with this absolute dross football. And we know what Southgate has been like. And is he going to change it? I don't know. I really just don't think he will. And he'll persist with the majority of the same teams. And he'll not change it up because he's that stubborn. And he's absolutely clueless. And the sooner he gets out of this England job, the absolute better. Because I'm sick of watching us absolutely underperform. We're trying to enjoy some football until we wait for the new season, and that's what we're watching. Give me a break. Yeah. Give me an absolute sun break.
You know what it is? If England start Southgate and Wales point Thierry Henry, I swear to God, I'm going bold.
Oh well, go for it, Mason.
I'm going bold. You know, if the Wales get Henry and England sack Southgate the weekend, fuck me, I'm going bold.
I could buy a year and a half's worth of coffee for £1,300. I probably could.
Coffee. Join the club at get the coffee. Swansea sell coffee on the club shop. So get some if you want to.
If we were against someone better than Slovakia / Dubravka, I'd agree with you. I can't see any hopeful. I just really can't for Sunday, and I believe we're going to feel absolutely infuriated again. Very true, Coffee.
No, deal with that will. Deal with that will.
The last England match I went to, Peter Crouch scored at Newcastle. Oh, interesting. When was that one?
I mean, I will get down there.
Oh, when was that one again, Lee? I wonder when that was. When was that one again, Lee? Get down to Cardiff Mason and watch Mr. Thierry Henry masterclass.
I will.
Why not? Go for it, Mason. Anyways, we're now going to come to the end of the show. Now it's been a cracking show. Good question. Who do you want to be the next England manager? It's a tough one.
Potter.
Yeah, possibly Potter. I know people still.
Either Klopp or Potter.
I think they're going to stick with an English manager, and the only one available, because I don't is available is who's not in a job, is probably Potter. Anyone but Mr. Eddie Howe, says Julie. Eddie Howe, hopefully he's not going anywhere and doesn't leave St James's Park anytime soon. But yeah, cracking show tonight, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone that's tuned in. Thank you to all of your comments as always, and mods as well. Thank you again so much. Of course, as mentioned, we are off tomorrow, unfortunately, guys, but we'll be back for the crazy show next week. So the next show will be this Sunday. It'll be live fan reactions after the game against Slovakia. The link will be pinned in the live comments. Either come on the show and have a chat with myself and Mason on what you thought of the game, or just come and take part in the live comments. That's actually okay as well.
On Saturday?
No, I've got other things on the Saturday. So yeah. But next schedule live show is this Sunday, and it's a live fan reaction show. So 50 minutes, so about 7:15, we'll start that. And I wonder what people's thoughts are going to be. Are we going through, or are we crashing out the tournament and sent home very, very early? So,
Chuck was at work on Sunday.
I'm not sure. It'll be interesting to see what he says if England do crash out the tournament on Sunday. I can tell you that.
I just want to yarn what he says on Sunday.
Thank you. Great show, guys. Cheers so much, David. Great show as always. Cheers so much, Julie. Woohoo Food Picks. Yeah, next week, coffee. Great show, Peter and Mason. Cheers so much, Ian. Good night, everyone. Take care. You as well, Julie. Take care, all. You as well, Ian. Good night, everyone. You as well, John. Well, and guys, remember, if you have enjoyed tonight, remember to please do give us the thumbs up. It does keep us up those search results on YouTube. And of course, please, if you are brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you enjoy what goes on week in, week out, please hit that subscribe button. It is free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. And we're very, very on the way to try to get to 2,200 subscribers. So please do show your support and help us get there as soon as we can. Your support is always appreciated as well. So please do remember to smash that subscribe button and help this channel keep going as always. And of course, that bell notification, because that will let you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video has taken place on the day as well. So that will notify you what is coming up on the channel week in, week out. And again, if you'd like to give a donation, feel free to do so. And again, if you want to become a member, it's 99p a month. Just hit that join button to become a member of the channel, and you'll be put to a next prize draw we do as well. On the channel as well, which I'm still not sure when it's going to be yet. The Euros have seemed very underwhelming so far, in my opinion. Even the opening ceremony felt like a school annual day function. Yeah, there was a lot of people were impressed with that, I can tell you that. Bye, PD Mason. All cheers, Coffee. Coffee says, let's get PD to 5k subs before the year ends. That will be cracking if I was to get there, to be fair, like. But your support is always appreciated there, guys, to help this channel grow even further. So again, thank you so much to everyone that shows the support for this channel. As always, really appreciate it. Okay then, guys, until Sunday for the live fan reaction show. So again, feel free to get yourselves on either on the show or just come on the live chat and let us know what your feelings of the game is. So, and we'll see, and let's see how we are feeling as well. So yeah, but a lot of fans are really concerned for Sunday, and you can't blame them at all, because Southgate is just absolutely persistent with dross football, and it's been dross in the whole of the 3 games we have played, and I don't know if he's going to change it. I really don't. As much as I liked him to, I'm not sure. Lucas just popped in late. Hope you're keeping well, Luca. You'll have to watch us on the rerun because we're ending the show now.
No.
Guys, but I hope you are keeping well as well, Luca, as well. Do check out Luca's channel as well. Luca AFC does a lot of Arsenal content as well, and he does cover a lot of MK Dons as well. You okay? Long time. Yeah, keeping well. Hope you're keeping well yourself, man, as well. But until then, guys, until Sunday, me and Mason will see you all later. Take care, everyone. Good night. Wonder what will it be on Sunday? We shall wait and see. And Lucas going for 3-0 England. Okay. Well, and guys, until next time, we'll see you all later. Take care, everyone. Good night. See you later, guys. Take care.